very unexpectedly. I began to have seizures violently, which I had never had seizures before. I don't remember much. I do remember feeling the cold cement floor on my back. I do remember I got in an ambulance, and I remember I woke up for a second and they were stabbing me with all kinds of needles trying to get and I felt blood kind of shoot up and hit me in my neck. I remember that. There's not a lot that I remember. I remember hearing a woman's voice say Jesus over and over and over again. I don't know who that woman was, but I remember her voice. In the next 5 hours, I would have 16 seizures, some of which were lasting 6 minutes at a time. Medically, if you have 2 seizures within a half-hour period, they consider you comatose. 16 seizures in 5 hours. I was out of it. I didn't know my name. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know my family. My muscle function had begun to shut down. The issue is that they were having a conversation with my husband saying, okay, we need you to make a decision here. If these seizures continue in your wife, her heart is basically going to explode in her body because these seizures are too violent for anybody to continue to have. But the medicine that we're giving her to stop the seizures is causing her lungs to collapse. So you have a choice to make. Do you want your wife to die of a heart attack? Or do you want your wife to die of suffocation? We'll keep her as comfortable as possible, but you have a decision to make. My husband said this, and I don't remember, but he said I woke up for a moment in between seizures, and I looked at him, and I said to him, I want you to record everything. He said I was clear as day. I want you to record everything. He said he got very upset with me. Why would I record my wife dying? Why would I record this? And he said I grabbed his hand, and I looked him right in the eyes, and I said, because there's a miracle in this, and I want it on record.
Amen. Amen.
And then I went back under. I don't remember saying that, but my husband was obedient to that word. And that's why I have so many videos of me going through this process. I am still not completely healed. I should not have survived, and I did. But even if I did survive, they said the quality of my life would be extremely low. But here's the thing, I'm still fighting a disease every day of my life. At every moment, my organs and muscles are under attack. But let me get real and honest for 1 second. I had someone ask me the other day, I'm having a big event on February 10th here in Severn, Maryland. Elliot Lamont will be there. I want to invite you all. I'll hand you flyers. Well, I'll be sharing the story and sharing a lot of the videos there. And it's just a night of worship. But I had someone come up to me a few weeks ago and say, Steph, why are you having this event when you're not entirely healed yet? I said, excuse me? Said, why are you having this event? And I said, hold up. I'm about to ginger snap. Listen. My healing was done 2,000 years ago. My God tells me to walk in the manifestation even before I see it. See, that's the problem with us as Christians nowadays. See, what we tend to do is we want a quick fix. We want someone to touch us in the altar. We want someone to splash some oil on us. And that's the fix that we want. When God is saying, you want me to do something big. You want me to do something miraculous. But all you're willing to do is walk up to an altar and stand there and wait for somebody else to give you your miracle. Let me be clear. Your pastor is not giving you your miracle. Your mama, your daddy, your husband, your wife, they aren't giving you your miracle. He is the miracle worker. In this hospital, I didn't know my own name. Yet my husband and the nurses and doctors would say that I would randomly wake up and just say Jesus. I didn't know my name, but his name was still on my lips. This is a video that my husband recorded of me in the hospital. I don't remember this. But he said I would wake up and worship, and my worship would just echo through the hallways. You can go ahead and play the video. Do we have audio on it? All right, that's all right. So what we're going to do is, in this video, I was singing the song Because of Who You Are. This event on February 10th is called Because of Who You Are. I simply worship him in that hospital bed, not because I needed a miracle, not because I wanted something, but simply because of who he is. Because at the end of the day, if he never does another thing for me, if he never does another thing for me, he has already done enough in my life to deserve a lifetime of my worship. Too many of us are waiting on him to give us something before we give him something. He already gave you something. In fact, he gave you more than you could ever give back in return.